Check this out, brother. We ain't no Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? We the Israelites. We God's chosen people, bro.
Right.
We the greatest people to walk the face of this earth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The greatest. Listen, bro, we were in slavery under the Egyptians.
Right.
That's like right now, bring it up to date. That's like what's like us saying, we following some type of white man doctrine or something. You know what I'm saying? Following Egyptology, those are our oppressors.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They had us in slavery. They enslaved God's people. What's up?
And all I was telling him is that just because somebody said that they was able to translate that doesn't mean that that's what it was.
What you mean?
Just like our dead languages that we have that's predated before Egyptology.
Okay, so you follow something, but you going off of something that was predated before it? Is that what you're telling me? I'm making sure I understand.
Yes,
okay, so you really don't follow Egyptology. You just kind of toss to and fro between a lot of doctrines.
I follow my ancestors.
Okay, and who are they?
My bloodline.
Alright, your bloodline. What you mean? Like
what you sitting here wanting to talk about, but
so you saying you know you Israel?
Nah, I'm a little bit before that too.
You a little bit before that, right? Bro, look.
I would leave on that note.
Look. You know how we know this Bible is real?
I've been here 7 times.
Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1.
Watch this, brother.
Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that taketh counsel, but not.
Hold on, wait. So you said you've been here 7 times, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we not disagreeing with that.
I'm not disagreeing with Charlie.
So what are you really saying though?
I'm not disagreeing. I came to get the
yeah. So at the end of the day, it trickled down to, yes, of course you had the creation from way back before the 12 tribes of Israel, but it trickled down through the 12 tribes of Israel, his chosen seed.
Right.
It's millions of nations. It's a lot of nations that predate the children of Israel. But guess what? God's chosen seed trickled down through them. That's who we are in these last days. That's what we showing our people. What's up, big bro? You know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you?
Hebrew Israelite.
You Israelite, right? So what do God require of you, big bro?
613 laws.
All praise to the Most High. When you gonna start keeping them?
Man, I'm trying.
You say you trying? You know what you need, bro? Give me Ecclesiastes 4, verse 9.
Bring it out, huh?
Read.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
2 are better than 1.
God said 2 is better than 1. The reason why you may not be able to, you know what I'm saying, go with it like you want to, because you're by yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? 2 is better than 1. When I first learned the truth, I had this brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was weak in some points, I was weak in some points. We helped each other out.
Right.
We picked each other up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then with us 2, we met them 2.
Right.
Then we met these brothers, then we just multiplied. You know what I'm saying? Now we a strong unit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it start with now. Give me Proverbs 20 and 24.
Bring it out.
So it ain't no coincidence that you was around here in this area at this time that we was out here preaching this word.
Right.
God is ready to send you around other brothers that's strong so you can come and get strengthened. You know what I'm saying? Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
God said a man's goings is of the Lord. So the fact that you seen us and walked up on us was of the Lord. The Lord is ready for you to encounter the real prophets. Right. Because you're one of them. You just had to meet them. You know what I'm saying? Give me Luke 22 verse 32.
Bring it out, man.
So this our job. You know what I'm saying? We know, look, you said you know you Israelite. You want to keep the commandments. You trying. So guess what our job to do is? Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Luke, chapter 22 and verse 32. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted.
Right, because we started keeping the commandments. Some of us years ago. Some of us 6 months to a year ago. But the laws is converting us. God said when we are converted, do what?
Strengthen thy brethren.
Do what?
Strengthen thy brethren.
So that's what we out here doing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We here to strengthen you, big bro.
Right.
You gon' keep the commandments.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no questions about certain things or whatever that you've been learning.
Nah, cause I mean I don't try to fight it, you know?
Right.
I don't try to fight it.
Right. That's a good spirit right there. The Most High love that type of spirit. Right. That's called meek. You ain't battling a fight with it, you submissive to it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what God rejoices in. So that's a good thing right there. So what you know about the fringes, right?
Yeah, I actually got them on one of my hoodies. I just got it on today.
Oh, crazy. Hey, it's hoodie weather, man.
Right.
You gotta rock that thing. I don't care, you will rock it every day. Where John at?
Right there, hey.
This brother, when we met this brother, he had one jacket with fringes. Every time we saw that brother had on the same jacket.
Right.
You can go look at pictures right now, different places, different times, same jacket.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because he feared the Lord.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Give me that in Psalms 111 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
That's the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
Fearing the Lord. The fear of the Lord is what's going to get you right. Knowing that, damn, if the Most High catch me without my fringes, I might get put to death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to get you right. Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
It said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
Jump to 119 verse 120 and jump back. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. When you really start gaining wisdom, it's because the fear of the Lord is on you.
Right.
Now you feel like you have to do it or you're going to face some consequences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read what you got.
Psalms chapter 119 and 120. My flesh trembled for fear of thee.
David said about God that his flesh trembled for fear of God. David was a mighty man. He killed men by the 10,000s.
Right.
He didn't fear a soul on earth.
Right.
But when it came to God, his flesh trembled.
Right.
He understood the judgment that God could pass upon him.
Right.
For any little thing, whenever the Most High felt like it, any little transgression, he can wipe you out.
Right.
That's the fear that we gotta have within us. Once we have that fear, we ain't gonna never want to do wrong.
Right.
That's when we gonna start to make wiser decisions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go back to this Psalms 111 and 10.
Bring it out, Doc.
Psalms chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding.
A what?
A good understanding. Have all they that do his commandments.
Right, so once you start applying the commandments, apply what you're learning, you're going to get a very good understanding of this Bible to the point where you can teach it to others.
Right.
And they'll understand it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all about applying the commandments.
Right.
You got, how old you is, big bro? You 27, you got an old lady? She over there? Where she is? The Chin King, okay. Y'all married yet? You know what you gotta do, don't it? I'll pray. Is she hearkening to the truth?
We getting there.
You getting there?
We getting there.
Alright, give me that in Matthew 5:16.
Bring it out, Doc.
Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow into it first, and she gonna follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta focus on doing this right here. Read what you got.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Let your light so shine before men.
You gotta let your light shine. You know what that light is? What's the light?
I don't want to sound wrong. That's my worship.
Your worship. Okay.
My praise, my
Your praise.
the way that I exemplify to show him that, you know.
Which is what? Doing what?
Bring it out.
Exactly. Read it.
The book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
God said the what?
And the law is light.
So I'm gonna give you an example. Now I don't know, you could have been already pretty straight in your behavior, whatever, but I know just for me, my example, with my current wife, before we learned this right here, that was just my friend with benefits. You know what I'm saying? Now she was used to me, she coming over there, we getting high, getting throw, we do whatever. And then the next day I can act like I don't give a damn about her and deal with other females and you know what I'm saying? All of that. So, of course, when I first came to her, she like, what you trying to do? It's weird, you know what I'm saying? But then when she actually saw me being serious, like I ain't no whoremonger, I don't deal with no other women. I ain't out here getting high, selling drugs, getting in trouble. I'm about keeping the commandments.
Right.
I'm trying to be a godly man. When she saw that I was really trying to be a godly man, not a weirdo who just knows some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what drew her to the truth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The law is your light. Once you start applying the laws and she see you becoming a better man, you ain't on the BS she used to you being on, the stuff she complained to her friends about you is no longer existent. That's when she gonna start to, what is them videos you watching?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you reading the Bible so much? Read it to me. You see what I'm saying? That's when it's gonna start. That's when you're gonna start to bring her to the truth. Go back to the Matthew 5.
Matthew 5 and verse 16. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
So that's the formula. That's what it's gonna lead to. Your good works gonna lead to them glorifying the Father. Now they gonna start keeping the commandments.
Right.
They gonna start wanting to do the same thing because they want that light too. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. But Matthew 10 real quick, 34.
Bring it out, huh?
And at the same time, you gotta be, the Bible said when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Have you know about Job in the Bible? Yeah, Job was a man that was perfect and upright. He had a happy family, wife, kids, a lot of riches, cattle, possessions, all of that, right? So Satan wanted to try him because he was like, God, you blessing him, of course he gonna do right. So let me take some stuff away. So as soon as he started losing stuff, his cattle started dying. Yeah, his kids started dying and stuff like that. Guess what his wife did? She said, curse God and die. You see what I'm saying? So just imagine the trial that happened to him right then.
Bring it out.
God let Satan do that. God let Satan put that spirit on his wife just to see if Job was going to still pursue God. You see what I'm saying? So if your wife do go the other direction, you can't look at it like, damn, this might not be right. I love her. No, that's a test. You see what I'm saying? So you got to beware of that thing. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace upon the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father. Verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Right, so this is Jesus Christ speaking, right? He's letting you know when he walked the earth, he said a lot of stuff straight. This is how you know in a Christian church, they not really teaching about Jesus Christ.
Right.
Christ let you know, look, don't think that this ministry with believing in me is all peaches and cream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't come to send peace on earth. Everybody get along. Hallelujah. No, that ain't what this is.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword, you know what a sword do? Is split stuff.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Christ said he didn't come for everybody to get along. He came to separate the real from the fake.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that fake just might be your other half. You see what I'm saying? He trying to cut that off to perfect you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read on.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And the man's foes shall they of his own household. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
God said your enemies will be them in your own household.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So prepare your soul for that. She might not. Either way, you gotta serve the Lord.
Right.
He called you to serve the Lord.
Take care of our wife and our children too. a Jew, it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.